Hey guys, HellOnWheels here, back from the dead with another, hopefully entertaining, gameplay video. And I am delighted to inform you that this is going to be the first of hopefully many Modern Warfare 2 videos on the channel. And I would like to address my recent lack of activity by saying that hopefully I will be back to regularly posting content and that you will be hearing my immaculate voice a lot more frequently. Well, that should be all I have to say for now, guys. Let's get this party started. Hey guys, HellOnWheels here. I'm doing a review on Modern Warfare 2. I just wanted to show you guys some of the cool new features that they have. Some of the new things that I thought were interesting about the game. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, this is really cool. So they have it to where now, instead of being just like a long list lined up against the left hand side, it's kind of more horizontal. And so when you first get into the game, you see this, which is quick play, third person mosh pit, and then you have prison escape, which is one of the newer game modes that I find really entertaining. I'm going to be showing some gameplay on that today. I think you guys will enjoy it. Third person mosh pit, it's okay. I don't really like the third person aspects of it. Again, I'll be showing some gameplay on it, but I don't think it's the most entertaining to watch or to even play, but then again, you guys might enjoy it more than I do, so. And then there's quick play. And the thing I love about this is that you just hit square, and then you have all your options right here. I have it set to basic team deathmatch, but I do also enjoy search and destroy. I'm going to do a video where I just go through all of these, and then I just show footage of all of them. And we're going to see if maybe I have a new favorite, or if it's still just the classic team deathmatch for me. But yeah, I've already tried team deathmatch, search and destroy, and then I've tried the new game Prison Rescue, which is, again, like I said, pretty fun. You have ground war, invasion, and then private match. Just your basic things that you can kind of. I'm not sure what invasion is. I'm hopefully gonna check that out in another video as well. It looks interesting though. And then of course there's campaign. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of this. I'm not sure if it's going to be the video after the next or the one after that, but I'm going to start doing a full playthrough of the entire Modern Warfare 2 campaign. And then, of course, there's the co-op game modes, just like in every other Modern Warfare Call of Duty game. Okay, so now that we got the main, I guess, lobby out of the way, let's go to weapons. And so I also found that they've made it more vertical, again, like the main screen. First you have your loadouts, kill streaks, and then your vehicle customization. Vehicle customization hasn't really changed much. They have a new vehicle. It's just a basic car. I kind of like it, straight up. It's funny. It's going to be a huge... I guarantee you there's going to be memes about just running people over in a car. And it used to be this. And of course they have the tank again, and I also love this. I love it. But so for kill streaks, they've added a few new ones. They have the bomb drone, which is pretty much like a hunter killer drone but slower. I do like it a lot. I haven't tried playing with it yet, but just from what I've seen of it, it looks like it's going to be the one that I'm definitely going to be using instead of my UAV, which I have always used in every Call of Duty. The cluster mine, I'm assuming it's going to be kind of like the one in Ghost, where you just set it down and then when someone walks by it releases like a little cluster bomb. Or heck, maybe it's like a throwable thing where you throw it up in the air and then it launches clusters beneath. Then there's the basic care package. I'm probably always going to be running this. And then cruise missile and the mortar strike. I really enjoy the mortar strike. And then of course you have your basic sentry gun, the SAE, which is what I'm assuming is kind of like a precision airstrike. You can target 3 areas and then launch it. Then you have the VTOL, the Overwatch helicopter, the Wilson, which is a little bit higher up on the the kill streak list than it used to be. Maybe it's better now. I'm assuming you can park it somewhere now and it'll just be like a sentry turret. If so, then that's really cool. I like that new feature. If that's what they're the direction they're taking with it. And it says it has auto sentry capabilities, so that's what I'm assuming they're doing with it. This is Stealth Bomber, the Chopper Gunner, Emergency Airdrop, Gunship, Advanced UAV, and then the Juggernaut. I like the new look for the Juggernaut. It doesn't look a whole lot different, but it's still different. You can kind of tell if you look a little bit closely. But what I am really disappointed in is the fact that they got rid of the just had a brain fart. Sulfur, the white phosphorus. There we go. I'm really sad they got rid of the white phosphorus. I always thought that was a really cool thing. It's not a big deal, but it is a little bit of a bummer. So going into the loadouts, you have your customizable slots. You start out with 3 to begin with. I added another one. And according to this, it leads me to believe that you can add up to 12. So you can kind of just have as many as you want for different occasions. Right now, all I have is the basic assault rifle, running gun, sniper, and then the shotgun class. I'm hoping to get a sword and shield loadout with a knife and a riot shield, but I don't have those unlocked just yet. But there are a lot of new... Here, let's get into... I'm going to show you some of the new guns they've added. So, they have a lot of the basic ones that they always have. For instance, they have the M4. It's not the M4A1, it's a little different. Of course, all the guns run differently than they do in the original Modern Warfare and the newer Modern Warfare. So, looking at that, it looks like they've added the AK-47U to the assault rifles for some reason. Not quite sure why, but you know, it's no big deal. Of course, they have the M16. I'm excited to run this. I'm hoping, and it's, call me weird, but I'm hoping they add like a rapid fire attachment to it, because that would be pretty cool. Let's see. As far as damage goes, it looks like the only one there's only a couple that are active. They have added the AUG to the assault rifles. Unless, okay. But yeah. Also, there's battle rifles now. I'm looking forward to checking these out. They seem a lot like, what are they, just semi-automatic assault rifles, pretty much. Not sure, but I haven't tried any of these out. I might try this one out in the next game. The next quick match I play. Look at the SMGs. You have your basic MP7, but now it's called the Vel 46. I don't know if it's going to be as sweaty as it was in the first Modern Warfare, but hopefully they bounce that out a little bit more so that more people can enjoy it without being called sweats. I did like this gun a whole lot, but it was a little bit too sweaty. Then, of course, you have the AUG. This is the actual AUG. Don't really see the difference. This pretty much, in the first one, you could just add an attachment that made this into this, basically. But yeah, now they have it as 2 separate guns. I'm gonna love to see how that plays out. And this looks pretty much exactly like the AK-47U. It pretty much is the AK-47U. I don't know the difference really. Custom 47U is a rifle optimization combat. Custom 47. Okay. So they're similar, is what I'm getting from this, but. Over to the shotguns. Of course, they have the Olympia. I'm pretty excited to be checking this one out. I hope it's just as good as it was in the first one. I'm about to pop slug rounds and a scope on this thing and make it into a rifle. I'm not even going to lie. That's the way I always enjoy running these types of shotguns. And of course, they have all the LMGs. The one I'm most excited for, probably... They have another AUG variant. I love it. I'm pretty excited for this one. Although, at the same time, I'm a little disappointed because that means that there is not just... What I did enjoy about the AUG in the first one is its customization. You could literally go between those 3 variants just by editing the basic one. And it's a little bit sad that now you have to go through and choose between the 3. But, you know, I guess it's not a big deal. Of course, they have the RPK. I don't think they had that one in the first one. They just had the AK, and then you could kind of turn into the RPK with different attachments. And of course, they have the RAPPH. I don't remember what this was called in the first one. I thought it was just called the same thing. But yeah, I'm really excited to be trying out the RPK. I love the RPK. And then of course, this is my baby, the SPR. I've always been a big fan of the SPR. Call it what you will. A lot of people, I've heard a lot of people hate on it. It's a little slow, but it does a lot of damage, especially if you have the right attachments on it. And then this one right here, I'm intrigued by because it's kind of like the Locust from Advanced Warfare and from Ghost. I don't know what it's called in Ghost. It's called the Lynx. I think it's the Lynx in Ghost. But I'm excited to try this one out. It's called the Single 50. And then there's this one, which literally looks like the SPR, but bigger. So I'm excited to try this one out too. I might end up like maining this one. And of course they have the oh Lord, what was it called in the first one? I just had a brain fart. I don't. Whatever. Well, this, it's just another gun that they carried over from the first Modern Warfare. And then, of course, the Riot Shield. I'm digging the new look for the Riot Shield. It's not a whole lot different, but it is different, and then different is refreshing. Okay, so that should be all for the primaries. We'll check out the secondaries. This right here. Haven't used it yet. Of course, it doesn't have any levels, but I have loved the Deagle in any game I've ever played. Any shooter I've ever played, I've loved the D50. I'm hoping this is going to be no different. I'm expecting this to be just as good. It has less fire rate, but more damage than this pistol. Than the pistol you start off with, the P890. This is not a bad pistol. I was tearing things up with it. Then of course you have the Basilisk. Okay, this is a cool name for a revolver. These pistols also look pretty much the same. They're slightly different. Obviously, they have different fire rates. This one's pretty much like the Skykov from the old one. It's the X13, the X12. Okay, that's why they look so similar. Anyway, and then of course you have your tacticals. The shock stick looks cool. I'm actually going to try this one out this next match. It seems a lot like what was it called? The shock mines from Black Ops 3. And I'm hoping it's the same, or it behaves the same way, because then you can just pair it with a bouncing Betty and then call it good. The spotter scope, I don't know what game originally had this in it first, but I've always used it in Warzone, and it's always been kind of useful. I don't know if it'll be all that useful in team deathmatch and such, but we're going to see, I guess. Stun grenades, decoy grenades, stims, heartbeats, snaps, and tear gas. I love tear gas. Call me a troll, but I love tear gas. It's annoying as hell, and it can be annoying, and if you get caught in your own tear gas. But for the most part, it's pretty much like a more long-term flashbang. So I'm gonna enjoy unlocking this at level 33. I'm only level 13 now, so I have a lot of things to unlock and a lot of things to look into right now. But this, I have no clue what it does. No clue. It might be like Fuse's charges in Siege. Not sure, but we are going to check this out this very next round because it seems interesting. You have the basic proximity mine, pretty much a bouncing Betty, the frag. I'm going to be probably running stems the most, or not stems, Semtex the most. I'm very excited for that. And then this right here is probably my favorite thing to come out of this new game. It's very useful. It's pretty much like a mini UAV. It's kind of like the portable shield radar that you can put on your riot shield in Ghost. It's pretty much exactly like that, only you can't move around with it. You throw it down and it gives you a little radius of like radar, and it shows all the enemies. I don't know if it's affected by a Ghost or Dead Silence, or not Dead Silence. If it's affected by a Cold-Blooded or Ghost, but maybe. Also, this is pretty interesting. The way the perk packs work. So you can either customize your own, all that well, but it gives you a bunch of options to begin with. You know, you have like this one, which is assault pack, which I assume is like for like an assault rifle, or maybe something that goes to a lot of rounds. It reduces your, you get quick fix, which will, help you with healing after you kill after you kill an enemy or grab an objective. Then you have reduced kill streaks, which will also help you secure an area. And let's see if it's like a sentry turret or something, you'll just, it's the basic stuff that it's always done. You just get one less kill, and then that actually helps a lot most of the time. And so it just gives you a bunch of different. I'm running sniper right now because I like the way bird's eye pairs with my little radar, my little radar mine. And then it not only shows me where they are, but it also shows me what direction they're running in, which helps a lot for movement. So yeah, if you decide to get this game, it's totally worth it. It was a little expensive, but the game is totally worth it. At least in my opinion. Hopefully watching my gameplay can help you decide that for yourself. But, okay. Oh yes, let's go ahead and look at the camos. So if I go to loadouts and go to gunsmith, for one, a new feature they added in this game that I've never seen before is receiver swap. So I'm not exactly sure how the mechanics work on this. I know that this increases the damage on this. I don't know if it makes it semi-auto or if it's still automatic. If it's automatic, I'm probably going to end up running this. It takes away a lot, yes, but I like the added damage. Probably never going to run any of these. I don't know why they would add this when there's literally already an M16 that you can use. But I guess more power to them. For now, though, I'm just going to run the M4. But this is a pretty interesting new aspect that they've added. Having the whole receiver swap, I think, really changes the name of the game. And then as for, camos, this is one thing I thought was pretty interesting. So there's not a whole lot of camos for the basic gun. Once you get up to, unless I'm not sure, maybe because I'm such a low level that I haven't seen them all, but once you unlock all these, then you get, I'm assuming you get gold for it? Yeah, see, it's a lot easier to get gold in this one. But there's also 4 levels. So once I get gold for this, and 8 other rifles, I get platinum. And then once I get platinum for all my rifles, I assume I unlock this. So on and so forth. This one right here has a really cosmic vibe about it that I really enjoy. That's just my opinion. A lot of people disagree with me. A lot of people didn't like the way the Damascus looked, but I personally did enjoy the vibe that Damascus gave. But going back to, you have charms, and you have large decal, which I'm assuming is a very big sticker. I'm not sure where it goes. I don't have any unlocked yet, so it's not like I can exactly review it or anything, but I'm intrigued to, I'm interested to see how this works. So that aside, let's go back to, I think that should be it for, okay, yeah. So, oh yes, now I remember what I wanted to show you guys. So a cool feature that I was seeing with the optics is that once, so you, after a little bit, you unlock this, right? Or at least I unlocked this after, I think I was level like 10 when I unlocked this, maybe like 8, 9. And then all the other ones, I think it's all of them, you unlock at level, I'm not sure when you unlock this one, but on all the other ones, you unlock a level, hold up. Oh! Okay. Okay, so you unlock these by getting better with certain guns. Okay, I think I get that. Okay, so what I want, so let's see if I wanted to get this one for it. Actually, I'm probably going to get this one. So I have to get the RAPPH to level 12 first before I can use this optic. So that's what I'm going to be aiming for next. Okay. So, yeah, that was one thing that I thought. I didn't really like that, honestly. It's interesting, it's different, but I don't like that I have to go upgrade other guns to get optics for this one. I like the traditional where you level up a gun and then you get all the optics for it by leveling it up. I think it's kind of a bad choice, a little mistake on their part, but as many good things this game does, I don't think the few bad things are going to really ruin the experience. Let's see. I don't really have anything on the Deagle yet, so I can't really examine it to its fullest, but it doesn't really have any receivers, or at least it doesn't seem to be. Maybe I unlock them as I level up, but there's not really receiver changes for the Deagle. So I guess not all guns have the option to change out the receiver for them. Let's see. Okay. So I think that's everything for the loadouts. If I missed anything, just drop a comment and I'll try to cover it in the next. If you go check out the operators, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of them just yet. It's only like 12 unlocked, right? Or like 12 in game right now. I'm sure that's gonna change after after the game's been released for a little while. It's still newer, but right now they have mostly just the basic, I guess, 12 or so operators. One has 13. Okay, yeah. I'm digging them though. They have a wide variety of operators you can choose from, as far as they're very, I guess, diverse. Is that the right word to use? Like, yeah, there's some operators in this that I don't think I would like, but I have some friends that I think would enjoy. Like this operator, for instance. I don't like the look of them, but I have a buddy that always chooses operators that have the entire face cover. Kind of like this operator kind of reminds me of Knock from Siege a little bit. I'm going back to that. That should be all for the review of the, like I said, the main home page, I guess. But just if I miss anything, just drop a comment down below. I love criticism. So yeah, drop that if you have any. Hey guys, Hell on Wheels here. If you're seeing this, then thank you for sticking around to the end. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, and if you want to continue seeing more content similar to this, please consider hitting subscribe and ringing that notification bell. Well, that's all for today's video, guys. See you in the next one.